I got my soda. I got my peanuts right here. These are new chile lime peanut. This is my new crack.
I think you're the first person that has brought snacks to a virtual interview.
I am. Hey.
How's it going?
What's going on, Gabe? I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. When's the last time you guys saw each other in person?
Party?
Yeah, probably the rap party.
Dang. How long ago was that?
February?
Right.
You're so good with dates, Gabe. I don't know. I don't even know what month I'm in.
That's the last time I did anything.
Yeah.
Do you know what day of the week it is?
It's Tuesday. Monday. It's Monday.
Wow.
That's how lost I am.
Yep. It's totally fine. Yeah. It's totally fine. What do you guys miss about like seeing each other in person? Because I feel like you guys are so funny. You're always joking and everything.
We on the set, we're always joking and just talking, I think I miss all the slang we would talk to each other.
I definitely miss like rehearsals, tape, just everything as a whole, and also the live audience shows, which I don't even know how that's going to be. Like that's I don't know, I miss that. Like it's super extra special now because it's like that's not something we do. We don't go out anymore.
And the show is based, you're in school. What was each of yours favorite moment from school?
I used to I just remember recess. Recess at school was like the highlight, you know?
Yeah.
Lunch. Well, Gabe actually went to Wilson. Gabe actually went to the high school that, is on the show.
That's crazy. Do you think that you, from being homeschooled, feel like you're kind of back in school and like reliving what you would normally experience in school?
I don't know as far as like education wise, but I do know for sure that when we're left in the classroom for too long, like in between takes, it starts to feel like a classroom, and you walk in there and just all the kids and I are just talking, and like Gabe will show up like an actual teacher, and when Gabe shows up, it's like, it's class, aka time to start the scene.
That's so funny. Do you feel like a real teacher?
Some teachers were more laid back than others, but it feels good when I show up. Everybody's in a really good mood. Usually I'm the one that it's either I didn't get enough sleep or something was missing from craft services.
Snacks, drinks, everything. Got your soda. Do you think that each of you would be friends with your character in the show if you went to school with them in real life or had them as a teacher?
I believe so. Like I said, Fab and I, we're always chit-chatting. We're always, just sometimes we're there speaking Spanish to each other, hanging out. Absolutely. I could totally be hanging out with him.
Yeah, I mean, Mikey's totally my speed. I think he's based off of like a lot of my real friends who I've just like compiled into that character and take so many moments from just being around them to try and implement into Mikey. So 100%, Mikey's been around me my whole life. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And do you guys find yourself watching the show while you're at home, or you don't like watching yourselves, or?
I've watched every episode over 5 times just with the edits and the back and forth. So I'm good now. I'm good. I can watch the trailer. That's as far as I can go now, but I've gone through all the episodes multiple times.
Yeah.
I think prior to the show's release, like when I watch playbacks on set and stuff, I try not to watch them. I never watch them. When season 1 dropped though, it was like I was getting invited to all these parties and just small gatherings that my friends were having, and they would like force me to come over. I don't want to say force, but they would have me come over and sit and watch the show with them. So I got really familiar with it. This time around, it's not the same thing, but I did get a chance to binge watch it all with my parents. So.
Oh, by the way, Fabrizio's dad was our secret non-union photographer. So.
Yeah, I got some good Instagram pics because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your what's like the vibe like when you guys aren't filming, like behind the scenes on set?
It's split into 2. It's almost like split into 2. Eventually we'll merge into 1 at the end of the week when it's a live show and everyone plays around. But for the most part, it's like the kids will be with the kids because like we have all our room section, but there's a hall that has like bathrooms that kind of separate us. So on this side of the hall where the kids are at, we have scooters, we have like games, we have all these crazy and it's very loud. It's like a frat house over there. And on this side, it's very, very chill. The only thing you hear are Gabe's dogs like barking every now and then, and that's about it. But like I said, at the end of the week is like when we all merge and it just becomes like this big party. It's like family. It's just family time. Yeah. It's like we're like the little cousins at the party, and these are like our older family members, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Same. You back that? You back that? Gabe?
Oh yeah, I got jealous because I got to take a tour of their side of the of the dressing room, and yeah, they had all kinds of games and stuff. I went out and I brought a game of cornhole and I set it up in the hallway. I'm like, no, forget that. Me and Jacob, we're gonna play games too.
Yeah, I remember Gabe coming into like Tucker's room and seeing some of the artwork that was up there, and then he I think like a couple days later we walk into his room and he's got like all this new artwork. He just got rid of all the old furniture that was in there, and I was like, okay, yeah, we can't compete with this.
Someone got a little jealous.
I got inspired. And
then we're also gonna play a little game if you guys are down.
Oof. Okay.
It's the who's most likely to. So it's gonna be all of the cast members, and you guys can kind of speak on it. So read off a list of things, and then what cast member is most likely to.
All right.
Okay. So which cast member is most likely to forget their lines?
Sherry. Right. Actually, probably
Sherry.
Gabe. Probably Gabe. Gabe or Sherry.
Do you agree, Gabe?
Yeah. It's really close. It's really close. Some days it's more Sherry. Some days it's more me. But definitely,
Yeah. Who's most likely to put everything on their Instagram story?
Maggie.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to eat the most snacks on the set?
Probably Gabe. Gabe always rolls up with snacks. He's
he
always
literally rolled up to this interview with snacks.
Well, I mean, he's got like
bro.
He's got his drink, and then he'll pull stuff out of his pocket, and he'll start and be like, "Hey, you want some?" He'll like offer you the snacks that he keeps in his pocket.
Who's most likely to show up late to set? It's still Gabe. Who's most likely?
Every day it would take us on average about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get to set from Long Beach, and it's not that far, but it's just it's in the morning, it's rush hour.
What do you do in the car? Listen to music, podcasts, work?
I usually sleep. I knock out in the car, and then one of my assistants will drive.
Who's most likely to fall asleep on set leading into it?
Richard.
Who's most likely to be down for anything at any time?
Probably Oscar.
Oscar.
That's a Jacob.
Depends what it is. I feel like late night, Jacob's the guy. Like if you're like, hey, the show wrap, come stay and hang out, Jacob's always there. Oscar, if it's during the set, you're like, hey, Oscar, do you want to borrow my scooter? That's a yes. That's a Jacob. I don't recall Jacob ever taking my scooter, but Oscar stole my scooter a couple times.
What are you guys most looking forward to doing once you get back on set?
Well, first of all, if we get back on set, I would very much like to have a third season. I think that the show's doing really well right now. It stayed in the top 10 all weekend.
Yeah.
Yay! Yeah. I was looking at online. It was in the top 10 in what? Croatia, the Czech Republic, South Africa.
Canada. Canada was top 10 as well.
So the show it's been trending around the planet, which is pretty awesome. So hopefully it reaches the numbers that Netflix needs in order to make that yay decision. And hopefully we'll be back on set.
Thank you guys so much for talking to us today.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you, Jolie.